Hello and welcome back, guys. So I showed you guys last time how to wash your meat properly, whether using vinegar, lemons or limes or whatnot. I use vinegar in mine. That's just my preferred method. You can find whatever is best for you. So I thought that I would just show you something else that you could do in the kitchen with the meat. So basic seasonings that you should have for seasoning your meat. Okay, I have a spice cabinet that I keep things like olive oil, hot sauce, spices, and all different types of things. So we're going to be seasoning up these ribs, and I thought that I would just show you how to do that, right? Okay, so I always like to put olive oil on my meat when I'm seasoning it because it helps to get the seasoning coated onto the meat properly. That's just something that I like to do. Not everybody does that, and you don't have to do that. I just like that. It also helps from having the meat stick to the pan, so it just gives that extra bit of lubrication. You just need maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You're just drizzling it on top. I can show you what that is like. Hold on. So that's your meat. Tis your olive oil. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. That's the end of that. Very simple, very easy. I also like to add onions and tomatoes onto any sort of meat I'm cooking. That's just basic for seasoning. So before adding any powdered seasoning or anything like that, I like to just chop up my onions, tomato, and garlic. Okay? Not everybody does that. Hold on, I'll put you guys back up. Okay, not everybody does that, but in most Caribbean cuisine, we like to do that. I also will add, as my dry seasoning, I usually do about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of paprika. I like to put some black pepper on here. You can do cracked black pepper or just regular black pepper. Same sort of 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. You do it to the specifications of yourself. So I like a good amount of seasoning on there. Not everybody likes a lot of seasoning. And I cook for kids and adults, so I don't like to over season my meat, just so that everyone can eat it, right? And then I have all-purpose seasoning. So I usually buy them in like big containers like these, and then I decant them into these smaller ones so that I can just easily grab, twist off. It keeps it all sealed up, and I sprinkle on. Sometimes I'll add parsley and other things like that. I'll put a little bit of salt, not a lot. I don't like too much salt on my meat, so yeah. Okay. I will, I had a coughing fit just now. Right, so, coughing fits are insane. I put my salt somewhere. Oh, so add just a couple of turns of salt. And that's it. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. So, seasoning, onions, tomatoes, powder seasoning on there. Mix thoroughly, get your hands in there, mix it around. If you don't like touching meat, I sometimes just have a little bit of a plastic bag. And then I just put my hands on here. And it just helps, I don't know, you still feel everything, but it doesn't get your hands as dirty. I usually do that for fish because I don't like the smell of fish on my hands. But there you go. And then you can leave that and set that aside for 12 to 24 hours to have it sit and marinate, or you can just pop it in the oven and cook it just like that. So there you go. All right, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys season your meat this way? Sometimes I'll put like fresh thyme or rosemary or other types of seasonings and stuff like that. I don't have any growing right now, but usually I have them fresh. But this alone would be a great base for your meat. So tell me what you guys think. Do you season your meat this way? Do you have a different way of doing it? Some people will just do it as a dry rub and then just pop that on the grill. But because I'm putting it in the oven, I wanted the extra bit of seasoning on it. And I've completely lost my voice. So I'm going to end the video here. Tell me what you guys think. Is this something that your parents taught you how to do? Your mamas taught you how to do? Or your papas? I don't know. My dad taught me how to cook. My grandma taught me how to cook as well. So I'm not gender biased in the kitchen at all. My husband, I've taught him some things to do with cooking, and my son as well. My son's learned since he was 5 years old how to cook. So I have no specifications on whether you're a woman or a man in the kitchen cooking. So thumbs ups to you. But tell me what you guys were taught and if this is something or how you like to cook. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, wait, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.